Okay, here is your video on Unit 2, Module 3. And Module 3 is going to be broken up into 4 separate activities as well, all right? So this video is going to focus on cliche and the use of cliche in writing. So here we go. So from Module 3, so Unit 2 module, scroll down here. Module 3, we're still on the idea of focusing on style. Let's click on the activity in cliche and see what that's all about. So cliche, as you know, are very much colloquial type language. Okay, language and sayings that you've heard 1,000 times that they often become very meaningless in that sense. All right. So as I say here, I am sure that if you've been told once, then you've been told 1,000 times to avoid using cliches. Cliches are these convenient phrases that we rely upon to get a message across, but because we use them so often, they just become very, I will say, bad writing in a sense, right? Because they lose all meaning. They really diminish the effectiveness of clear writing. All right. So this activity, I want you to be aware of, and again, I'm tongue in cheek here with all the cliches that I'm using in the introduction here, to be aware of them and how you use them in your everyday speech in order to avoid using them unknowingly in your writing. Okay. So you need to brainstorm at least a list, of as many cliched phrases as possible. Write a cohesive paragraph. So I'm in around 100 words in length. Okay, so nothing too major there. So I'm not looking for, a full massive page of writing here. What I'm really looking for is in and around 100. A good solid 100-word paragraph. You can go even 200 words if you want, right? Sometimes writing very succinctly, right, and writing very short paragraphs is more challenging than writing longer things. And you may have noticed that in your own creative writing with respect to the idea of writing in either flash fiction, which we'll get to, or short stories, and something a little bit longer in terms of a novel or a novella. So write a cohesive paragraph using as many of these cliches as possible, and then you need to post this not just to the discussion forum, but also put it into the Dropbox for me to see as well. Okay, so this is a bit of a fun activity to be aware of these common everyday phrases that permeate sometimes not just our writing, but our everyday language, those figures of speech, right? And then try to make a paragraph with as many of these as possible. So it would be nice if you actually have your list, and then underneath you have the list of what you've brainstormed of cliches, and then your nice creative paragraph there right underneath for me to see how you've brought some of those down and into that paragraph. So as always, if you have any questions or concerns, please let me know and I'll get right back to you.